Now, a lot of the people that watch our programs, our videos, are aspiring bodybuilders, right? They want to take it to the next level. Let's say they want to learn more about I guess the steroids, but they want to learn more about just everything in the industry. Obviously, there is no manual out there how to do it properly. So, what do you recommend for those people that want to take it to the next level? Where can they learn specifically about all the dangers and also all of the all of the repercussions that they can get into, basically, you know what I mean, in advance, and also about the actual proper way of using it?
Well, we have some data. I mean, Anabolic's 11th edition of 2017 of Bill Welling and the rest of the 10th editions were a basic manual and actually perhaps the best worldwide in order to start, but not also as a beginner, but as an advanced also bodybuilder. Then we have Michael Scully's textbook, which was A Question of Muscle, 2008. We have, of course, the pioneer Dan Duchaine, the Anabolic Handbook. It was 1989, I think. He was a pioneer, you know, he was a trailblazer and ahead of his era.
Is that book still relevant today in terms of the because obviously things changed since then, right? Can it still be used today?
It was kind of Broscience, you know, it was basically more experienced thing rather than going by the book, the medical books, you know. Also, we have Thomas O'Connor, the American Steroids, A Time to Heal. And I have also written 2 books about this, the PEDs in use in sports, a physician's and former athlete's perspective. And after that is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, that I analyze all the drug profiles. And I have also majorly inside the prevention thing about it, you know. So the easy thing is to get dope. The point is how to get out of it without having those consequences.
But essentially, they would have to go to an actual expert.
Yes, they have to consult a physician, open-minded physician, you know, a pathologist, internal pathologist, perhaps endocrinologist, biopathologist as myself who analyzes also blood. But the point is you have to find a doctor who also trains, right? Like Thomas O'Connor, Ron McLean, for instance, myself, Massimo Spatini, who's my mentor in Europe. He was Mr. Italia once upon a time. Because going to a doctor who never lifted, you know, first, he's going to demonize. Second of all, he doesn't know what it means to use this thing just reading by the book, you know. So you need both hard-earned experience to walk the talk plus scientific data.
What do you think about the bro scientists out there, right? Like, for example, I guess Tony Huge can be put in that category. He is, he has years of experience. He experiments on his own. He experiments on other people in his inner circle, and he gives advice about the steroid use. But he's not a doctor, obviously. What do you think about people like him?
Well, the thing about Broscience, you know, recently there was a link by Rick Collins who said something about growth hormone, that actually growth hormone is approved now from the medical society about healing properties right after trauma, you know, surgical recovery. The point is, Broscience and bodybuilders already knew that a couple of decades before. So it's like doping and anti-doping. Broscience or doping is kind of ahead from medical community anti-doping because they had gone deep into it, you know. The point is they lack some medical data and some basic medical knowledge from the university. So some of the Broscience theories are spread, you know, unofficially, and I'm not sure how legitimate they are, but there are other facts that already knew in the Broscience community. I give you an example. We know that clenbuterol is given for asthmatic patients. You know, my sister is a pediatrician, and she gives clenbuterol to small children that have asthma. The point is, pediatrician do not know that clenbuterol is able to burn fat, you know, and stimulate BMR. So this was well said in the bodybuilding community. Also, growth hormone, of course, it's called growth because it was given to dwarfs and children that, in order to gain their height. The point is, we bodybuilders know that growth hormone also burns fat, okay? And under abuse of it, it releases IGF-1 that builds muscle. So medical community is not interested in those side effects, you know, that are really helpful for bodybuilding.